Hello, I'm Bob Pearson. This is a narrated video of slides that I hope will help the novice pig roaster impress his or her friends. My neighbor, Tom Herder, and I took on this project for the Labor Day weekend 2010. Neither one of us had roasted a whole pig before, but I spent about 40 hours on YouTube and the internet exploring all the different ways in which people have cooked roasted pigs, particularly in the ground, Hawaiian style, as we decided to do. Well, what do you need to do to successfully roast a pig in the ground? In rough order, order the pig about 3 weeks in advance. We have the good fortune of living in Villas, New Jersey, in which there's a local butcher, John Geis, from whom we ordered the pig. You want to also buy and thaw banana leaves because they play an important role, and I think give a nice smoky flavor to the pig. I purchased 13 packs of frozen whole banana leaves from a Vietnamese market in Philly, not too far from the Italian market. Each pack included about 5 leaves and was cost 99 cents a pack. 13 packs was more than enough for the roast. Select a site for the pit, preferably in a neighbor's backyard. And dig the pit. We made one about 3 feet by 5 feet, about 18 inches deep. The soil there is pretty sandy and it's a pretty easy dig. You'll probably get your pig will probably come frozen, and it's useful to both marinate and thaw the pig in a brine solution. We picked the pig up about 3 days in advance of the pig roast and greeted it. Judy, Tom's wife, thought about becoming a vegetarian at the moment that we opened the box and took the pig out. The pig weighed 56 pounds. We paid about $3.17 per pound, which we thought was a pretty good deal. He was actually pretty sad looking. To the water and 3 cups of salt and a cup of sugar, we added what you might call the Scarborough Fair set of herbs: rosemary, thyme, oregano. I added bay leaves, a whole bottle of crushed peppers, and the brine marinade smelled great. After the pig thaws, and actually it thawed in about a day and a half, we had to add ice to it to keep it cool. You want to light the fire. We started the fire at 6 o'clock in the morning. First by starting coals and adding softwoods like pines that Tom had plenty in supply of. And we got the thing stoking, and as it became hotter and hotter, we began adding the rocks. And at one point we started adding hardwoods, in this case cherry woods, that Uncle Jack brought to us. The hardwoods burn more quickly and hotter, and the fire really did get to be hot. The engine here in roasting the pig really are the rocks themselves. While Tom tended the flames, I prepared the pig. I put in the cavity of the pig a couple of pineapples that I'd cut up, about a dozen apples that I had split, and just as an experiment I threw in some baking potatoes that I had wrapped in foil to see what they would do. The pig was wrapped in banana leaves, and then wrapped around that was chicken wire to keep the whole thing together and to make it easy to carry from the prep table over to the fire. The pig was ready to roast. So, but there are a number of layers that you need in order to build this. I think it's called a puao. The very first level were some wild grape leaves and vines that we had soaked overnight, that we placed on top of the hot coals. As soon as we did so, it immediately started kicking up a a white smoke, which apparently is a good thing. We added covered that with about maybe 6 inches layers, and then we added some banana leaves over the grape leaves and vines. The smoke wasn't really too bad as it looks. We then brought the pig over in the chicken wire and placed it on top of the banana leaves. Placed more banana leaves on top of the pig. Covered that with burlap that we had soaked overnight. And then a piece of canvas that we had also soaked, and then covered that with dirt to make our mound, and to make sure, by the way, that there's no steam escaping, we had to patch a couple of holes. So the pig was in the ground about 8:30 in the morning, and we were going to cook it for another 8 hours, so unearth it around 4:30 in the afternoon. About 2 o'clock, guests started to arrive. All told, we had about 25 friends and relatives come. And when they came, they all kind of said, "Where's the pig?" And we pointed to the mound of dirt. Many were surprised. They were expecting a pig on a rotary, I guess, or a pit of some kind. But that's not the way we chose to do it. Most of our guests had never seen a Hawaiian pig roast, and I would guess at least half of them were skeptical. They kept asking, what do we do when we take it out of the ground and it's not cooked? But at 4:30, or a little bit thereafter, even Tom was kind of nervous. I was nervous. We started to unearth the pig, taking off the dirt and then the canvas and the burlap and the banana leaves, etc., and carried it over to a prep table where I undid the wire, and to my horror, the first thing I saw was green skin. The skin of the pig had taken on the color of the banana leaves. I'd originally thought that I was going to lift this pig up, turn it over, stick an apple in its mouth, and show it off. But the pig was totally cooked. It literally fell off the bone. You could pick ribs off out of the carcass that would have no meat on them. Uncle Jack stepped in and helped really create what turns out to be pulled pork. The pig was delicious. It was sweet and smoky and literally melted in your mouth. All of us added our own favorite barbecue sauce to it, either ate it as is or put it between a bun. It was fantastic. We converted the many skeptics, had a good time, had leftovers for about 20. We fed 25, and we're certainly going to do it again. This is Two Hams Cooking a Pig. Enjoy.